I had a whole video, 2 videos actually, that I had recorded with updates on gardening work and whatnot, and they're just gone. Forgive my voice, I was at a concert. I also got an update on my Invisalign. I'm redoing my retainers for a couple months, so forgive any speech impediments. One of the videos that I had lost was about me building this garden bed, which is all made from wood scraps. I have video from last year, from 2025. I had on Facebook Marketplace again, had gotten wood for dollars. Just some scraps and whatnot, and I built a garden bed over there. I'll insert the photo. So I had some leftover pieces. There were some also from the pool deck. There are some pieces. Now, you can build a garden bed out of anything. You can put bushes of hay together and put soil in the center. You could put bricks. In this case, I'm using wood. This is a variety of different wood scraps. This is from the old pool deck. This is from a fence post. This is actual garden bed that I had secured from Facebook Marketplace for cheap. I wanted to talk about the fence post and the pool deck wood. This is treated wood. Any kind of treated wood has the chemicals in it that prevents the wood from rotting, also repels insects from eating it, etc. So if you are to make a garden bed with this, if the wood is, you shouldn't be doing it with newly treated wood. What you can do is line that wood with plastic so that those chemicals do not leach into your soil. The wood that I used in the previous garden beds and over here is 15 years old, even longer. So it's not that the chemicals like magically evaporate. Again, this treated wood is meant to endure longevity. But anything made after, I think it was like 2004, doesn't contain certain type of horrible chemicals. I chose to not do it, but I wanted to mention that you make your own prerogative choices on what you want to do. With this, all I did was put some posts together in the corners and nailed and screwed in all these board pieces. In the bottom half, I'm going to put more mulch and different pieces of branches and wood, all kind of natural scraps, and then that top layer is going to be soil. For the soil, I made a trip to the horse farm, one of my other videos that's gone, and I got 21 buckets here for my first trip, and this is better than any soil that you can purchase at the store. It is so rich in organic material. It's gold for any kind of plants, whether you're growing vegetables and fruits or flowers or just beautiful looking shrubbery. I'll be using all of this horse compost to top off my existing beds though. After I do that, I'm gonna go to another free thing. There's a free mulch pile near my house where I will get the mulch to put into that new bed. Today, I'm gonna be focusing on this bed. There is some leftover leeks that have come back, and I don't know what these are. I don't know if that's chamomile that has come back or not, but I'm going to identify it. If it's just unnecessary, I don't even like to call things weeds. Everything has some sort of purpose in the cycle. If they're not serving any purpose for my garden bed though, I'm gonna pull them up. Top it off with any kind of horse compost that I can. But first, let me insert the video from last year about building a garden bed and do a little voiceover. You want a home and garden look, and I want a hillbilly living in the woods look. The banter between us is pretty funny, so I might end up posting this whole video separately. But anywho, on Facebook Marketplace, I found someone who was selling this garden bed set, very inexpensive. Either way, I wanted all the materials, but it was kind of cool to have these like Lincoln log type of materials to build the square garden beds. We made the garden bed larger than a square, so we ended up Frankensteining all the pieces together with screws and nails. And it would be really cool in the future to actually manufacture these pieces to give away to the elderly, veterans, or disabled. But again, you can make a garden bed out of anything, and I even had leftover materials for the bed that I showed you earlier. I swear it never fails. I'm about to record a video and then landscaping team comes along. I just wanted to share really quick that when I reversed Google image search this, I got 2 results, both for the chamomile, because I did have chamomile in this bed last year, companion planting with my peppers, but I also got more results that this is something called pineapple weed, which is something that can be made into a tea, and it's supposed to be releasing a pineapple scent. Regardless if it is chamomile or this pineapple weed, I'm gonna pull it and dry it out, and I'm gonna try eating it. I want to experience this pineapple flavor. I pulled a few of them, and I think it's a mixture of both, because one definitely smells like pineapple and the other definitely smells like chamomile. I got everything cleaned up. Anything that's remaining, there's some cilantro, those are leeks over there, And if you see any like little sprigs of green, those are dill. Again, for companion planting this year, that bed that I built that I talked about earlier is actually going to be for all herbs to actually consume and not for companion planting. I'll talk a little bit more about companion planting in another video, but on the topic of garden beds too, if you are constructing yours, or if you're doing buckets and etc., whatever is your vessel for the soil, you want to make sure that it is, the length of it is where you can reach across, whether you're kneeling or if you're bending over, whatever is your capability of your body. You want to make sure that it's comfortable. So like I was pulling weeds on this side, and then I can go over here, and then I can go over here. I love the summertime with gardening, and not only because, and I don't wear gloves either, I put my hands right into the soil. I'm gonna put captions on, so forgive the noise. Actually touch the soil. This is so good for your mental health and literally grounding, de-electrifying your body. But I also love summer and gardening because I get in such great shape. It's better than going to the gym and like, I pick it up, I put it down, I pick it up, lifting the rocks or the buckets of the compost. I'm squatting, I'm holding my squat, so it's just so great. Not that my phone hasn't seen horse shit before. Everything is topped off and leveled off as well. The weather in Chicago land is still too cold. This compost, because it's compost, it is producing heat. But I'm not going to actually be planting anything until the general rule of thumb is like around Mother's Day. So like in a week. Over the course of the next week, I'm going to let this, it's going to be raining, it's going to settle a little bit. And then I may even end up topping it off a little bit more. But I'm going to get to work on another garden bed, probably this one, the tomatoes. And I'm trying to think if there was one more thing I was going to say. Oh, I was just going to show you that's my pile of the pineapple weed. I'm going to figure out what I'm going to do with it, if I'm just going to raw dog it and have it in a salad or make it into tea, or both. To be determined. I'll make another video on that.